I'm excited to announce the opening of a new Facebook community for the Master Your Mindset, Master Your Life podcast. And this is to get a group of like minded individuals to get together, to push themselves, to actually hold each other accountable, and to level up their lives. I talk about making a positive impact in the world, and this is how I'm hoping to do that. So if you're interested in joining, jump on Facebook, look for Master Your Mindset, Master Your Life, and see if you can join the group. Otherwise, drop me a DM on Instagram at just.live.coaching and I'll send you the link. Remember those days when you used to just do what you wanted, you didn't think about the consequences, and you just lived life to what you thought was the fullest. Now, as a parent, things change. Welcome to Master Your Mindset, Master Your Life. This is a podcast that empowers you to take back control of your life, to start unlocking your true potential, and to help you become the best version of yourself. I'm Sand, and today we're talking about a topic that is actually close to my heart and something that I've worked on a lot, and that is why self-awareness is so important as a parent. When you have kids, your life changes. It is phenomenal how much every single aspect of your life changes. Your habits change, your routines, the way you behave, the way you talk, the way you think, everything changes because you're now in this new territory. You're pushed out of your comfort zone and you need to adapt. And so you start doing everything that you can. And one of those things that you need to learn and is so important, which I've noticed as a parent, is self-awareness. I mean, before parenthood, self-awareness, it was not top of my priority list. And as I said, you just get swept away in the currents of life. You're going out, you're doing what you want. You don't have that many people to answer to, and you can just enjoy yourself. You don't have to think things through. You don't have to be that self-aware. You can navigate through the challenges without any understanding of yourself. You just get to do what you want and when you want. And when you are in that state before becoming a parent, it's easy. You don't have to worry about becoming self-aware or self-reflection. But when you become a parent, all that changes. It's understandable that life moves fast, but the game totally changes when you step into the role of a parent. And so self-awareness is probably one of the biggest things that's helped me to become a better parent and a better person. And honestly, I kind of wish I was more on top of it when I was younger. I think I would be in a lot different place. My mindset, my habits, my routines, everything. So when you become a parent, it becomes so important to make sure that you are showing your kids what the right way to behave is, what the right habits to have are, what the right routines are. Parenting is a marathon, it's not a sprint. And so having self-awareness, it becomes like a compass, and it guides your decisions, it guides your action. And so with your kids who are like sponges, always seeing what you're doing, how you're behaving, what you're saying, it has a profound effect on their lives. When you're self-aware, we model healthy behaviors. We're teaching our children the art of self-reflection. We're teaching them that actually they need to be aware of what they're doing, what they're thinking, how they're behaving. And the statistics show that the children of self-aware parents are 50% more likely to develop strong emotional intelligence. When becoming self-aware, it shows our children why they need to become self-aware. Because children are like sponges. They absorb everything around them in the world. They will pick up everything you do, everything you say, the way you say it, your mannerisms, your behaviors, your habits. So when they see you embracing self awareness, what it does is it ignites some curiosity within them. So when you become self aware, you actually start to empower your children to start understanding their emotions, to start understanding their values and their actions. It also allows them to see more clearly the consequences of what they're doing. It means that they're less impulsive because they start to think things through before just taking action. They will start to think about the consequences of the things that they're doing. And even though it models to your kids about how it's good to be self aware, as well, you yourself practicing this is going to have a huge effect on your life as well. It's going to make huge difference in the way you show up, in the way you act, in the way you behave, and in the way you react to everything around you. So don't think just because you're doing it for your children, there's nothing in it for you. It is actually going to make so much difference in your life when you start becoming self-aware. And it's not that difficult to do. Some ways are more long winded than others, but you can start off really easily by doing some short things. One of the things that I do is daily reflection. When you just spend a few minutes each day reflecting on your thoughts, your emotion, it's a small investment but with significant returns. I do this with my daughter, and we do this quiz, let's call it, every night before bed. What was a good thing that happened to you? What was a bad thing that happened to you? What made you laugh? And what was a funny thing that happened? And so we actually explore those 4 questions and how it made her feel, how it made her think, what she learned from it. And so she's becoming self-aware about how different things actually cause her to react differently, and how they affect her differently. And daily reflection has been linked to an increase in overall life satisfaction. So when your kids see you do this and you're improving and you're more satisfied with life, by them doing it as well, it will have the same effect on them. Another way is by mindfulness practices. I keep going on about meditation and mindful breathing, but they have been such a big game changer for me. And these practices, they enhance your self-awareness so much. But not only that, they have huge impacts in other areas of your life. They help you reduce your stress. They actually keep you more present and increase your happiness because you're more in the moment. So try mindfulness, try meditation, try mindful breathing. Yeah, try and incorporate it into your routine. It doesn't have to be a 45-minute practice every day. It could just be 5 minutes. The next way you can become self-aware is by seeking feedback. And this may be a tough one for a lot of you, but when you ask for feedback from those around you, especially your partner, your children, and those closest to you, you have to be willing to actually take on what they say. Don't get defensive. Don't put your barriers up. If you're asking for feedback, be open to whatever you hear. It provides valuable insights into how you're behaving, how you can improve, and how you can change for the better. It means that you will be getting out of your head because you cannot read the label when you're in the jar. So you'll be actually getting that feedback from other people who can see from a different point of view. And you can actually change your life more positively after receiving constructive feedback. You will then know what you need to start doing, what you need to stop doing, what you need to keep doing. And the final thing, again, is another mindful practice, but journaling. When you maintain a journal to document your thoughts, your experiences, is a powerful tool for discovering yourself. It's a huge way in which you can actually get rid of stress. where you can actually get rid of any negative feelings in you. When you write it down on paper, the change in your body is phenomenal. So when you're struggling, when you're angry, when you're stressed, when you're just feeling like you've got all this emotion pent up within your body, try journaling. It has actually been linked to an increase in emotional intelligence as well. So as a parent, when you're doing these things, when you're becoming self-aware, you can teach your children to do this as well, because it will actually help improve their lives. It will make them happier. It will increase their emotional intelligence. It doesn't have to be a long thing. It doesn't have to take up a lot of your day. But when you start to empower your children to understand their emotions, their values, and their actions, when they get to see what the consequences are, you'll actually notice that they start to think things through a lot more, that they start to behave differently and start to actually consider consequences rather than act without and just jump right in. Parenting is a voyage of self-discovery, and when you become self-aware, you're not just transforming yourself, but you're also shaping the future of your kids. So embrace self-awareness and watch what happens when you start noticing what you're doing right, noticing what you're doing wrong, and then you stop it and keep on doing the things that actually get you to where you want to be. So thank you for joining me today. And if you enjoyed this and got something from it, please let me know, leave a comment, or DM me on @just.live.coaching on Instagram. My mission in 2024 is to make a positive impact on this world, and I hope you can help me do that by liking, by following, by sharing and subscribing to this podcast. Remember, your mindset shapes your reality. When you master it, you will master your life. Thanks.